backhoe, well, I mean, you could also re-weld that again too, I guess.
The old 86 Max took to 18. Here we go, the 12-foot disc is $420.
$400.20. $420. What color is it?
Green for John Deere, the BWA. So did your mom make it out there okay then? Good. No bad weather.
No, she was at my aunt's and then she made his son and had a bunch of family over. So it was good.
Good. Is he northern Arizona or what?
Yeah, Flagstaff. That's where he goes to college.
All right. If we're ready, it's 9 o'clock. We'll stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
consider for approval minutes and agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda as presented.
I'll second it.
Motion by Derby, seconded by Jensvold to approve minutes in the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Auditor's office will discuss drainage matters.
I don't have anything today.
We got the letter sent, I
Mm-hmm.
see.
Yep.
How many landowners, just roughly, do you remember?
Not many. I think I sent out 17.
Okay.
So hopefully they will come. And I wanted to put in this much information without actually sending Matt's estimate. I didn't want to send it 2 pages.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, January 13th, we'll get some feedback. All
Are we
right.
getting any bills in for drainage that we,
oh, I did get, I think I already saw that one. $41,000 one from Lahar. I think I already paid that.
that was what, 5 or which one was it? I don't know. Yeah, it was one over this way, I think.
Yeah. I just don't remember the number right now. So.
None from Brugnes Brothers in Center. North.
He sent me one for the Thompson, what they did in town Thompson,
Okay.
but that's the only one I've gotten.
All right.
What, 4 months ago?
They maybe want all their money next year, too.
Yep, when they can get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else for drainage, I'll give Scott a call. I always have to look, guys, unless you can remember.
7130,
7530.
7530. 7130 is a model, Case IH tractor.
Sure.
Now we know where you're headed.
Yeah. So you got to realize how I'm thinking.
Hey, is Scott around? We're ready for him up here in the boardroom. Thank you.
7530 would be the 4-wheel drive John Deere that never came out.
Oh, is that right?
Anything for open forum down there?
There's one maneuver management.
Okay. funny, you go into the auditor's office this morning and it's like, has anybody seen the pink binder? Oh, yeah. It's like, put something that you need to keep track of in a pink binder and then you can find it.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Susan, did you say Scott?
Yes.
On behalf of myself as project manager for Lake Mills, normally on our studies, our contractor will contact the county and say, hey, we're counting birds or bats, or we're looking at these different things. And we have a survey contract right now. They have not contacted, so it falls on me. I should have contacted Scott to let him know that in the area that they're studying, that they do a survey, basically, is the middle of the road where the satellites say the middle of the road is, so that down the road, or further into the process, when we look into a setback, they'll say 1,000 feet. If the lines are inaccurate, we can fudge that, say 30 foot, right, to make it accurate. So that's what the
Okay.
process is.
Well, there's,
But I'll talk to him.
sure. Okay.
Morning. Morning.
Well, we
Anyways,
can,
just so my apologies to the county if there was any disturbance or any
okay.
people questioning or wondering. Scott, I was addressing the property calls. So that's and I should have called you. I didn't realize that wasn't in their protocols to do contact Scott, but I'll take responsibility for it. It's just a survey, and they're just surveying, making sure that the middle of the road and your pins are matching the satellites, so that when we go into the future to do, say, a setback, if those pins are, say, 10 foot off from the satellite, we know to give 10 more feet. So that when we're engineering or planning things, that we can give the appropriate distance so that we're never under the setback, but we're always considering the setback. So if they are doing anything, if you want them to use chalk, I would request they use chalk rather than if they're putting spray paint on down.
I don't think we've had any major trouble. One of the concerns was just digging up holes in the gravel roads when they can't have a chance to heal and kind of, they're just a blister all in.
Okay. Well,
And then part of it is too, a lot of times bigger companies will have out-of-state surveyors that don't know our system as well. And so sometimes there is non-recorded information that we can help with. So I'd like to be in touch with surveyors as soon as possible, just in case they get stuck on something.
So as we go forward, any sort of study that's being done in your county, bring this up. I'll let you guys know, as well. If there's anything that you would want to know, hey, there are people driving our back roads.
Do they block the road? Are they in
No,
the
they
way?
don't normally do that, but you will, I mean, I'm any place I've ever been, if they're out, say, doing a study of a Eagle count, of course, local people will say, I don't know who that person is, we never see this truck there, this is out of state plates or whatever, and then maybe they call the sheriff or something, and say, hey, we have a person we don't know out here, and they circumvent back, and I'll also, if we have people on your roads, I'll also let your sheriff know, we have somebody out here doing this count or that count, and I'll ask them about what they're doing on their roads, and then is there a way we can do it better?
Yeah. I mean, it's also, people will call us too if something looks funny, and if we don't have the answer, it doesn't make us look too good.
Well, in essence, I'll just make sure that from now on out, and I will call them today and ask them what the process is, and then I'll get back with you. And a solution.
Sounds good.
Okay, good to know. Scott, we're ready for you on number 3 on our agenda item. Just
The usual.
the normal.
Yeah, don't have anything specific to report today. Do you have any questions?
I don't think I do.
Like the guys are out knocking down little drifts here and there on Monday.
Yeah, they sat tight through the weekend and had all the tails and things on Monday.
good to have a weekend off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was talking to Bruce in the grocery store. I suppose you really kind of disappointed not to have your typical weekend here that's been going on. He was not.
Hopefully here to the end of the year, we can keep that trend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good few snows. We have a few new guys, so it's good to get something out there for them to learn on. And we kind of went out and critiqued on some little things, so it was good to get some snow. We've had quite a few guys over the last few years that we haven't really had snow, so to get a few weeks like that was a good eye opener on some things to fix. And I think we've gotten addressed now. Keep on working on things.
I noticed in the Worth County supervisor minutes that they have issues with people pushing snow where they shouldn't push snow. And in their agenda, just because I was curious, they actually discussed fines. I mean, has that ever been an issue bad enough to have to think about that?
Every bigger snow, it seems like we get people that push more out into the right of way or across the road. On those weekends that we were plowing snow, I stopped at quite a few people's houses just because it's easier to catch them home then. And everyone seemed really receptive on why we don't want them to push into the right way and what it can cause problems doing. So I wouldn't say we really have issues other than major snowstorms where everyone's fighting it.
Mm-hmm.
The one case I've noticed on our church road on 150th there, just north of the church, that guy
Seems a
will,
little place, yeah.
it looks, kind of concerned me that he was pushing across the road, but it might have been drifts that were on the road and he just pushed him across the road.
Yeah, he kind of built a ridge, so it's been kind of an issue in that
Yeah.
case, but kind of built a ridge on the wrong side of their driveway, and it tailed off of that. We had that operator kind of tune up the end of their driveway to try to stop it.
I think it feels like it takes a lot of time to stop and visit with some people about it, but I think it's really the best thing to do. Because, you can get the chance to talk through what they're thinking about and what they're trying to do, and he can explain what we're looking for and what the consequences of a small pile might be. And, hopefully that one interaction can improve things for as long as they live there.
Especially when they work so hard to mow all those spots everywhere and really get them down. How about when somebody puts an antique bicycle on their by their mailbox and then does it again just down the road a little ways, and it creates all sorts of,
Is it part of the mailbox structure, or
yeah,
it's just a decorative
yeah.
mailbox?
Do you get in trouble for that? Just asking for a friend.
And if it gets hit, we have a mailbox policy that we only pay $25 for, so.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say, they're risking their bicycle.
Good to know.
Yeah.
We try to talk to people if it is causing.
How about if it's just really cute and it's got a Christmas wreath and bells and everything on it?
I mean, people try to build fences by their mailbox to try to stop the snow from hitting it and knocking it off, but I think it ends up causing
Cause more of a trouble. Actually, the reason I asked is because it's already causing
A
some
drifting
issues.
issue.
Yeah, and they're mine.
Mhm.
Go
So-
figure. I had to
Just-
figure that out.
Asking.
Yeah,
So
no,
you're gonna get $25.
thanks for explaining that. I'm just a little slow.
It's okay.
It's probably worth mentioning that mailboxes are difficult to clean around, especially for a snowplow.
Yeah.
And so if it's your mailbox and you want to clean around it, that's going to be helpful for the rest of the winter, but you have to do it in the right way so you don't stack piles higher.
Right.
And I think that's a trick for most people, is to figure out how do we get rid of the snow around the mailbox and not make a pile.
Yeah.
I think it usually starts with, at the beginning of the snow, you got it back down to the end of the driveway and shove it all up into the property instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
get enough snow to melt, sometimes those problems can get undone.
Mhm.
But if the blizzard, you know, if we get blizzard conditions from here on out, those problems will fester.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a good idea at Thanksgiving, but now I don't think it's such a good idea.
Does it require a permit to work within the right of way?
Not a permanent fixture, I assume.
Okay.
Is there any legal action we can take against somebody like that?
We can remove them from chairs.
Yeah. Oh.
All
We'll
right.
do that soon enough.
That'll happen. All right. So, anything else with?
What are you guys
Secondary.
digitizing for $16,000?
Yeah, so we digitized a plan drawer cabinet about so wide by 6 foot tall, and these are the 24 by 36 inch road plans from, most of them are from 1940s through the 1980s. They're all the resurfacing plans, the shoulder widening, back to the original construction from gravel to pavement. And now they're all in this ArchiSearch digital archive. It's pretty cool. The digital images are really nice. We had, I believe they were scanned at some point in history because they were in paper vision, a software we already have, but they were so grainy, they were useless. None of the writing was legible and everything, so
They probably spent a lot of money way back when,
maybe,
and it was.
yeah, I mean, that's the unfortunate part, but now we have really good copies and they're in a digital archive that's public facing, so most of the users of this would be internal and surveyors, but anybody from the public who was interested could access the site, and I think it's not rolled out yet as like officially public, but the link is live. So I think it was something like 2,600 documents.
Hmm.
So seems like a lot of money to me too.
But it was larger documents,
It's
right?
larger documents and.
For
we
the
did,
drainage size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the drainage maps, the digital versions are good in paper vision, but our road plans were not.
Hmm.
So that's strange. So we'll probably continue to do some more digitization of other records in our office too, now that we have a system that can hold them. That was the remaining 50% plus the overage that we'd already paid something like 10,000, so whatever it was, 26,000 or something. We signed up for it. Same time my daughter's office used to get the supervisor's minutes and the transfer books, drainage minutes.
Yeah.
Are those all done now over there?
They've been done for a while, they just then had to get it into their system.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember. I assume we probably discussed it at some time in the past. I just didn't remember.
Yeah, when would it have been?
It was all
We
part
got
of the
pushed off.
project.
We
It
got
was
pushed off
a
maybe
long
6
time ago.
months, A couple different
Yeah.
times to do the scanning and so, but
A lot
when
of
did we
it,
sign up for this? Might have been in 24.
yeah, a lot of it was supposed to have been done last fiscal year. And then they had to extend all of their time, so it turned out to be this fiscal year.
Mhm.
I think a lot of the discussion was probably around the use of the federal funds.
Mhm.
That's right,
It was.
got started.
Yep. Because the recorder had federal funds for that as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
They did some of their older, oversized
It would-
surveys.
qualify, because then people wouldn't have to come in and physically look. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of those old surveys, they don't need to be handled anymore. They're in bad shape, so getting them digitized.
So all of these are.
I think they are all on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are in paper
Previously.
Oh, we didn't scan those into ArchiSearch.
No, but you probably could move them there pretty easily because we have all the digital images.
Might be a growing help.
Yeah, that makes
I
some
don't know what that
sense.
would take. It would take some sort of participation from ArchiSearch because you can't upload your own documents. search one of my major complaints.
Hmm.
But it's also hundreds of documents. But it's in paper vision, it's already indexed, and the images are nice, so
It's
I
already
think you
there.
could migrate them over if you wanted them to be public facing.
I think that'd be nice.
Bad thing is if you're searching for all information on, say, one drainage district, it's not all gonna be in there, cause things have changed over the years. How do you make sure that all that information gets there from, do you have to?
I don't know how they do anything chronologically. I haven't done a lot of searching in ArcaSearch.
So
Sure.
just,
You're saying that
so
the
take
original plans
DD
don't have
11,
updates.
the improvements that were done on DD 11, it's not gonna be there, it's
No,
gonna be.
I
No.
think that a good goal long-term would be to have the original plans, any updated plans, and,
By
you
district.
know,
By
in the
districts.
old minutes that were on paper vision, they had excluded all of the oversized drawings and things.
Hmm.
'Cause, I don't know, maybe the limitations of their scanner.
Hmm.
The drawings are what you,
That's what a lot of
what
engineers
you
look
need
for.
to be able to, you know, go back and try to put a
Yeah.
profile to the ditch or something. That's what I'd use to try and determine the elevation of our box culverts when they put them in. So, they're all, some of them are just in paper form in the file, and that's the only copy.
Yeah, they could, do they have a maps area in ArcaSearch?
I mean, we have all of our maps in there, and there's no reason you couldn't have maps in there.
Right. So you could just go to maps by
So,
district.
you know, yours is like by book and page sort of format.
Cause those are the
District.
minutes.
Right,
Yeah.
so I don't know if they have to be a separate project, or if they could work that in there, I don't know.
Something
Yeah, that would, I mean, that'd be really nice, but it would take a lot of work to get,
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like digitizing 5 file cabinets full of loose papers.
mhm.
Somebody would need to go through them again once and record all the information that they want in the archive, so that it's not just like a stack of loose papers in an archive.
You know, we've used Chat GPT for some of that kind of stuff recently. Man, does it really work. It's, I mean, where I've scanned documents to have them sorted and almost analyzed.
Sure.
Really cool. Just gotta take a picture of it. All right, anything else for secondary roads other than what's on the agenda? No? All right, number 4, consider for approval resolution authorizing the auditor and engineer to submit updated Title VI documents.
Okay, if you remember, first of the year, kind of in the first meeting for the last 5 years at least, we have had the board approve Title VI policy and assurances and a stack of papers. And this resolution authorizes Carla and I to execute those documents. So instead of updating them every year because the chair changes, now Carla and I's position, unless those change, we won't have to do an update. So you're kind of outsourcing this duty to Carla and I to take care of. We had a Title VI review from the Iowa DOT, and that went pretty well. She gave us a couple things to work on. The one that stands out is an ADA plan, which is a quick look at your facilities and identifying where you need to make ADA improvements, such as, for us, mostly it's to do with sidewalk ramps in small towns that we have jurisdiction over. For instance, Starville, Main Street, Rake, Thompson, which should be all right. That project was, well, I don't know, we'd have to do a review, but at least it's modern. It was built in 2008, that pavement was. So, you know, when you do a project, let's say you do a resurfacing project through Scarville, you're required then to upgrade all sidewalk ramps along that project. That's something we would be required to do anyway, especially if we had federal funds involved and we had to go through all the clearances with the DOT, but this plan would just be kind of a commitment to those things, identifying where they might be. It would also include things like if the courthouse had any major shortcomings, and maybe we'll kind of do a little poll, see if there's had been any complaints from anybody over the years about our accessibility. This goes much beyond transportation, but I think since most of our public facilities have had some attention recently, that we'd be in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So,
Either that or we could just make me permanent chair and then we wouldn't have to do this.
yeah, that would also been an
Okay.
efficiency, but
What color crown do you want?
I think that a lot of counties keep the same chair.
Based on tenure,
Just the guy.
Tenure? IQ?
Is that right?
What? I don't know.
Willingness, short straw maybe, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. All right, so we need a motion.
Thank goodness we're not gonna use IQ.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution authorizing auditor and engineer to submit updated Title VI documents.
I'll second it.
Motion by Derby, seconded by Jensvold. All in favor, say aye.
Right.
Aye.
I should mention too that actually Eric handles all this, that's his job.
Delegation.
Yeah.
Thank you. Open forum? Or did you have more, Scott, for anything else on that?
No.
Okay. So I did make a phone call to Scarville. Scarville Mayor, City Council, and they have an assurance that they will pay for half of that.
Okay.
So Doug Harmon, Mayor, and the City Council voted on it in November. Thanks for actually reminding me
Yeah.
about that.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and order them, and then when we get the bill, we will pay half, and then we'll send them half.
Yes, please. And they're so pretty, so if you could just get it up before Christmas, that red
We'll
flashing
see,
light.
I think they're probably a stock item.
I don't think we have to have it before Christmas. All right. Anything else for open forum?
Some of these documents here, like the request for official newspaper, is that more for the 2nd of January?
Oh, I didn't realize they were in there yet.
Yeah,
Yep, sorry about that.
put that off to the side. Will the IT services agreement also be for the 2nd?
Oh, must be, yeah.
Okay,
I didn't realize all of that was.
for the
my
cities,
apologies.
yeah.
They should just be payroll and,
Claims. Oh, and on payroll, this one, why is this one in there? This is from 2 weeks ago. It's been stamped,
oh,
and that's the week that there was actually 2 copies of it. One was a little different, so I stamped the other one
Okay.
that was updated, so
I'll
I,
check on it.
yeah.
Okay, good thing she's.
I don't know if that should be. guessing this would be the first of the year by action, 2080 of mental health.
I didn't realize there was so much in there. I thought it was just my claims and payroll.
This is Scott's information on Race Lake, I think.
Okay, yeah, that should just stay in there. It's just in Carla's folder.
Okay.
That's your,
This is,
anything that's not payroll or claim should just be a separate.
this one is current.
Maybe, Scott, do you know why this is in the pile?
It was just in Carla's folder probably.
It was just in Carla's folder.
So that could probably go back over here.
Yeah,
We're not having that meeting, so.
so maybe it's just
just
for a
is in
future.
her folder.
That's fine.
Hopefully you have something on that soon.
Well, we had just talked about it, so that's why I wondered if it was. Okay, so let's go to 6. Consider for approval changing December 30th, 2025 board meeting to January 2, 2026. Any discussion?
Is there anything we need to do by that Tuesday or?
And we can put on there like we did last time, unless necessary.
Unless necessary for something, you know.
Just need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve changing the December 30th, 2025 board meeting to January 2nd, 2026, unless it's necessary to have the meeting before if something comes up.
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Jensvold, seconded by Derby, to approve changing December 30th board meeting to January 2nd, 2026 at same time.
They usually do that one at 7:45, isn't that the first one?
For the cash,
January 2nd.
for the cash count, and so 7:45. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Consider for approval county claims.
I'll make a motion to approve the county claims.
We'll second that motion.
Motion by Jensvold, second by Derby, to approve the county claims. All in favor, say aye.
I saw some claims in here somewhere.
Aye.
Aye.
Thought I saw a couple claims. I don't see them now.
That was payroll.
Get stuck back in the folder somehow, or?
That would be,
Did you have some old claims at one
well, it
time?
was like, I thought it was like a, I don't know, like a drain. I don't know, something. Claim, maybe I just, maybe not. Not the file, it's not.
Nothing like that here.
Okay.
Consider, oops, it's 9:30. Let's go to our safety meeting. Chelsea?
I just have a couple quick reminders. So we've had a lot of claims so far this year. Some obviously can't be prevented, some others can. So just kind of a,
Work comp thing?
so just kind of friendly reminders, watch out when you get out of your truck, people are calling, it's that time of year again. Just be aware of your surroundings. If you need, like, what they call those things.
The grippers on your shoes.
Yeah, the grippers on your shoes. I mean, reach out. We have places where we can get those. Yeah. About it.
Okay.
Oh, yes, and make sure you're utilizing the IMWCA Learned website, because they have free trainings, like literally on everything. And I know Public Health does a really good job about that. So so if anybody needs access or updates or anything like that, just reach out.
Are most of the, claims due to the slipping and falling?
Not most of them, a couple. And then there's a couple that could have been prevented just by being aware of surroundings. But, I mean, obviously there's other ones too that can't be prevented and are just accidents. So,
Okay, well, supervisors or management just needs to tell everybody to watch what they're doing, be extra careful.
Because we don't bounce like we used to.
Nobody bounces very well.
yeah.
Maybe you can send an email to the department heads telling them to bring their employees.
Mhm.
Most of them are here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
That's not bad.
Like, oh, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Just a friendly reminder. Sounds good. All right, thanks, Sean. All right, that's all we really have left is payroll. Unless somebody has anything for open forum, can always jump back. All right. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Scott, are you gonna be here for a while?
In the building?
Yeah,
Yep,
you're not going anywhere this morning?
no,
I might.
until noon.
I might stop down after a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you got me a drainage map. The extra one they had floating around down there. Scott did.
Good, good.
So I'm-
Their printer's gonna be down.
Oh yeah, it's a deal.
They're
So,
looking for another one.
Yeah, Brody was asking if it was financially worth it because of so little printing that it does. So I don't know what that.
I know-
Sounds like the drying out problem, when it's not used enough, it's lubrication.
Outsourcing, I don't know how much that would cost you, maybe you even know.
so Sue McCullough sent me PDF files if I wanted to go to Staples or somewhere to have it
Right.
done. You know, often architects have those big printers, you know. Maybe my son-in-law has printed some big things for me that I've needed printed over the years.
And even home, I'm assuming when we get our, you know, they have printed us some big ones, so
Oh,
I'm guessing that they would too, but I don't know how much that would cost.
mm-hmm.
And I don't know how easy it is for Sue to get that in a format for them to print it. I don't,
Yeah, I don't know either.
so many questions.
I would think anything in a PDF or JPEG, you could probably send.
But like Scott was saying last week, you know, until you print one, you don't really know the quality of it and
or the
look
layout,
at it.
if it's correct or not.
Layout's correct and you have them, you don't want them printing 40 things that aren't
Right.
perfect.
And there's some updates we can make to our map. Find out things like mark it up on mine. Like, oh, this is really a ditch here in a tile, or
Mhm.
I just need to get with Sue.
I think we're supposed to have 4 days above freezing here in the next 6 days, so.
Good thing
I tried to wash mine the other day and it was closed through weather.
Which one, Terry?
Well,
The one in Buffalo or the one in,
Buffalo, Lake Mills, he just closed them because it's cold.
Yeah.
yeah, things just
When
break.
it gets below zero, he usually shuts them down.
see we got some new stampers.
Yeah, ours ended in 25, so we needed new stampers for 26.
Okay.
Starting in
They're
26.
only a 2-year then?
Ours are like 5.
Oh, well, they're like art.
You didn't need one, I don't think.
It was on claims, $365.
Yeah, we got new stampers. We each have a stamper
Okay,
and our paid, and then the treasurer got new stampers.
okay. But the supervisors got new stampers.
No, yours aren't.
It was in the claims.
That's what concerns me. Like, I thought these were more.
Yeah,
current
cause
than
we just got those last year, didn't we?
So then we
that. Yeah,
got-
24, yeah, January 2nd, 24.
I'll have to look at that.
Somebody's got charged to supervisors instead of somewhere else.
Maybe I used the wrong one. I'll make that right.
Supervisor supplies, $365.
No, that's audited.
Des Moines Stamp Manufacturing Company.
And there was none under auditor, so.
No, so yeah,
Oh, you know, it says auditor right on it.
Yeah.
It goes, the next thing over is auditor,
Yep.
12/11/25.
I just picked the wrong one in my claim form. My bad. I'll fix it. You'll see it when you get your expenditure.
You just try to achieve the perfection that I have, you know. I mean, it's just a goal for everyone.
Are these reloadable for
We're
ink?
still live.
Are these reloadable for ink?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
if you
they're
go, I'll give it to
getting a
Chelsea.
little faded.
Yep, yep.
But then, you know,
We do have
my
a-
wrist is getting weak, so it's been a long.
You don't have near that crack that Mike used to have.
I can't.
You can? You still got it, or? Yeah, but we don't want you to be coming next week with a wrist brace on.
I'm not coming next week, or the,
Oh, yeah. I guess you got some. You can show off now because you got a few weeks to heal up here.
no, I've got 2 years to heal up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Now this is the final stamping. Wow. Let's see that.
That's why he was so concerned.
Let's see that forearm. See how she's what kind of shape she's in.
Unless we go to Scott's suggestion.
What do you suggest?
I like to change it.
Do you?
Oh, you mean keep the same chair like some counties do? I don't know, it just seems fair to me. Yeah, it should rotate.
I think so too.
I guess two can gang up on the other one and
Cause
just have
wasn't I
themselves be
think I
perpetual.
was chaired the day I got sworn in.
Swore in and swore at.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve the payroll claims.
I'll second it.
We have a motion by Derby and seconded by Jensvold to approve the payroll claims. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. And so we are adjourned.